Hello everyone, once again my name is Katie and I am Dr. Co's GA. What I'm going to show you today is how to use Adobe Spark on your computer. Adobe Spark is a video creation website. It's another option for you if you don't like iMovie or Movie Maker or just am looking for another option. Before we start, please know that you do need an Adobe account in order to use Adobe Spark. There are a couple of different places during this process where you can sign up for an account if you don't already have one, and I'll be happy to show you where those are. Do know that this is something that, again, works best in Chrome or Firefox, so if it's possible for you to use those, please do. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your browser and go to spark.adobe.com. Now, I already have an Adobe account, so I'm going to click Login. If you don't have an Adobe account, you can hit Start Now for free, or on the next page, you have a couple of other options as to how you want to continue. I'm going to log in with my Adobe ID. Once you've logged in, this is your main page. When you're ready to start your video, come up here to the upper center of your screen where you see the blue plus sign and click on that. So you have three options here: post, page, and video. You want to go to video. Ignore post and page, they're something completely different. The first thing you'll be prompted to do is put in a title. And click Next. The next screen you'll see is a group of templates that you can use to create your video. Each of these templates has some prompts in there to help you put something in your video. If you don't want to use these prompts or these templates, you can go to right here to make up my own, or down here to start from scratch. I'm going to start from scratch. Now, it will probably come up with some kind of tutorial for you here. If you want to watch the tutorials, you can certainly do so, but I am going to skip them. This is your creation screen. Now, there might look like a lot here, but don't panic. I'm going to go through it with you. In the upper center of your screen, you have Preview, Share, and Download. That's some options that you can do during your video and when you're done. Over here you have Music, Theme, and Layout. I'll go over those with you. This is your main creation area right here. This is where you're going to add everything that you want in your video. You have your plus sign. You can add video, text, photos, or icons. Icons are a lot like clip art. Now for photos, you can include your own, or you can search for some stock photos that are provided for you. It's your choice what you want to do. Drop down. This red microphone is where you'll record speech for your video. Slide left. This play button is where you'll play just this. They call these slides, just this slide. Over to the right, where you see 2S. That's the duration that this slide is going to be on the screen. 2 seconds is default. You can go anywhere from 1 to 10. I'm going to extend mine a little bit. Down here, this is your ribbon. This shows you all the slides that you have so far. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to click on my plus sign, and I'm going to add a photo. Here are all of your options. I'm going to go to Find Free Photos. I'm going to search for river. It might take a second or two to complete this search. So look through your options. If you find one that you like, just click on it and give it a second to come up on the screen. going to come back to my plus sign. And once you have a photo on a slide, the only thing you can then add are text and icons. So I'm going to add text. And then look over here to your right. These are your options as to how these are going to display. So full screen is default, it's what you're seeing now. If I go to split screen, this is what happens. Do be careful using photos with split screen. Sometimes they can get cut off. In the middle here you have these arrows that are pointing opposite directions. If you click on them, you get a swapping effect. Click on it again and it goes back to the way that it was. If I click on caption, here's what you get. And title and text gives you an additional text box. Right, so there's your first slide. When you're ready to do another one, drop down to your ribbon and hit the plus sign. On this one, I'm going to add an icon. Again, I'm searching for river. And we'll pick that one. That one. Let's go with that one. So once you have this icon in the center of the screen, notice that your plus sign has scooted over to the left. So if there's anything else that you need to add, be it a photo or video or photo, it'll be right there. I'm going to change my duration. By default, all of these slides that you create are down here. Your last two slides will be your credits. They may or may not include anything that you've done before in your video, such as your icons or your photos. And your very last one is your outro with your lovely made with Adobe Spark image there. So I'm going to create one more slide with some text on it. And I'm just going to leave this in full screen. Now come up here to theme in your upper right hand corner. There are a few to choose from, but not many. This will change your background color and your text. So I like that one. I'm going to stick with that one. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is music. There is some music that is being provided for you. It is free. You can choose they have them categorized: happy, playful, relaxed, rousing, thematic, thoughtful, uplifting, or warm. You can also add your own music. Be aware that once you add music, it is going to play throughout your entire video. You cannot stop and start it. So once you add your music, make sure you're really happy with it. This little slider right here will change the volume of your music. So you can have your music and speak over it and have your music be quiet enough for you to still be heard. So I'm going to choose that one. And now I am ready to preview my video. So in your ribbon, I'm going to hit this play icon. Alright, so I'm going to close out of that right here. You also have your share and your download options. If you close out of that, you come back to your creation screen. Nothing is set in stone. You can make any changes that you want to make. I don't wish to change anything. I am happy with my video. So I am going to click download. And it does take a minute or two, so you'll have to be patient if you're going to be downloading this. And there you go. This is your screen. You're going to save it. There you go. So that is now saved for me. You can also hit share. During this process, you will create a link. Here's your author name. That's you. You can turn this off or on. And see this Get Noticed right here. Your project may be featured on the Adobe Spark website. You don't have to do this, but it will get other people to view your video. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off just because I can. And then create a link. This also will take a second or two. So here is your shareable link. You can do with it as you like. Facebook, Twitter, email, or embed it somewhere. You have the option to copy it to your clipboard and share it that way. If you have any questions on using Adobe Spark or you need any help, please let me know. My email address is katie.widmann@ou.edu. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Drop me a line whenever you feel like it. So have fun creating, and thank you for watching.